But it's honey sauce morning. Know what I mean? Nurse Days in the building. I see ya. I done seen ya. First off, I sincerely hope everybody had a good break. I do. Whether you celebrate the time that indigenous people let some Europeans show up and they took everything, you know, or not. I sincerely hope all of you had a great day. Sir, you are going to do the honey sauce greeting. Oh no, y'all. No, 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 no. No, sir. No, sir. The honey sauce greeting is a little bit too much. Y'all listen, y'all are not prepared for the honey sauce greeting. Yeah, I want to see. I'm reluctant to do the honey sauce because the late great D'Angelo. Look at JLC 887 says, I did. Bama won. Sunshine Rain's in the building. Listen, we need to start giving Sunshine Rain a little bit more love. Sunshine Rain on me. Go, what you take this pain from me. I know I can't sing, and I know I'm screwing all that up, so there's that. Oh, the Magpie is in the building. Morning, Magpie. Love you so much. You know that. You know how we do. There's a whole bunch of things I could talk about this morning. I don't know if I want to go that hard deep in it, you know what I mean? Just yet. So I think I'm gonna stay light. I think this morning we can talk about some light shit. Because I just want people to remember this. Pete Hegseth asked Pete Hegseth going to jail. Pete Hegseth is going to jail. Listen, Pete, hey, Pete, home. Hey, home. Let me help you understand something, buddy. You going to jail. You are going to jail, sir. Yes, I did, Crescent. Magpie. Yes, I did. Hey, Pete is out here ordering SEAL Team 6 to go finish the job on a boat that they already bombed. Bruh, man. Bruh. Hey, homie. Bruh. Hey, dog. You going to jail. Pete going to jail. If you're a big Pete Hegseth fan, first off, we got a Merv check. Merv's in the building. Good morning, Merv. Hey, let me help y'all understand something. If you're a fan of Pete Hegseth, first off, seek help. Seek help. Maybe talk to somebody about that. I don't know. Maybe talk to someone about that. I'm a fan of Pete Hegseth. I bet your ass is a fan of the guy that comes in and puts the manhole covers on the street too, ain't you? If your fandom consists of Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth, dog, seek help. Jay Thomas is in the minute. And we got a Wolfie sighting. Did we get a Wolfie sighting? Have we got a Wolfie sighting yet? We have not gotten a Wolfie sighting yet. Y'all keep your eye out for Wolfie. Good morning, Irish Eyes with your beautiful self. All right. I don't know whether or not it is possible for us to be able to help Wolfie, but him and his family do need help. So once we get a Wolfie sighting, Wolfie reached out to me and said that he did not want to ask for help because he feels as though he's not in a worse place than some of our other coffee beans. And I told him that's bullshit. Around here, if we have and you need, then you have, period. That's how it works. If I've got it and you need it, then you got it. You know, that's how I was raised. I just want y'all to understand. My mama taught me that one. My mama taught me that one. Even if, for example, my youngest sister, morning, Anna, love you. My youngest sister, even though I haven't spoken to her in almost, well, December 4th will make 5 years. Mom's whole thing was, when she was alive, if your little sister's in need and you have it, she's got it. Period. So, NYC, Playboy, what's happening, brother? So, Wolfie and his family are in some dire straits. So, if you have it and he needs it, I do not want him to be too proud that he, you know, puts himself and his family in a difficult position. I don't like that. I don't like that. And again, I need y'all to understand something. I am a different breed of man. Okay? I come in telling you what my flaws are. That way you can't hold them against me. I come in with a code of ethics, a belief system in my heart that was ingrained in me by both of my parents. So I don't do this thing where hey, I'm here for the TikTok looks and shit like that. Let me pretend like to help you. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I don't. If y'all are looking for that sort of person, I'm not that dude. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit different than that. If you need and we got, then you got, period. So once we get a Wolfie sighting, I will ask Wolfie to, you know, if he needs help and y'all got it, then we got it. At Nana J, that's what we're trying to find out now. That's what we're trying to find out now. Josh Jones is here for the laughs, baby. Hey, Josh, here's something for you to laugh at. Pete Hegseth going to jail. Listen, Pete going to jail. Pete is going to jail. I swear for God and for the white men, Pete going to jail. That man gonna be in a 5x7 cell and shit. A lot of y'all are like, Thomas, stop saying that. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Everything. Let me tell y'all something. You in your mad dash to blow up brown people coming in on a boat. You blow up a boat, right? Blow the boat up. But you can see people still in there struggling like, yo, I'm alive. Hey, I exist. The boat got hit. Why? I'm still alive. We need help. We need help. And you, in your capacity as the Secretary of Defense, order the admiral in charge of in charge of the special forces. You order him to have SEAL Team 6 swim in the water to this boat and make sure ain't nothing else alive on it. Bitch, that's a war crime. You're going to jail. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not making any of this up. I swear to you, I'm not making a single bit of this up. I'm gonna read from the Hill newsletter. Yes, Magpie, yes. Let me help y'all understand something. They sent in SEAL Team 6 to make sure everybody on said vessel was not alive. My big sister DJ's in the building. He going to jail. This shit, he going to jail. I listen. It don't hurt my feelings because I don't like Pete Kegg's brother anyway. But listen, the Senate Armed Services Committee want to holler at him. And like, hey, pimpin', Playboy, Hey, Playboy, parking lot. I need 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. Hey, homie, 15, 11 minutes. There's my favorite theme park drama queen. Hey, theme park drama queen has the happiest time in the world. Listen, if y'all get a chance, go to her page and look at all the incredible theme parks she goes to. Theme park drama queen is like, she should be internationally known. She should have a radio show or a YouTube channel called Theme Parking. Like, you know what I mean? Because theme park drama queen be going to all the good theme parks and shit. Like, I love the hell out of her. I'm dead ass. I love the hell out of theme park. But back to a theme park. Hey, Pete Hegseth going to jail. Miss Lyles is in the building. Good morning. Oh, wow. I have a podcast called I Don't Do Coasters. Theme park is such a sweet human being. Hey, theme park, Magpie said this. Thomas, theme park is such a sweet human being. She once sent me a live of Disneyland when I was down, and it helped a lot. Tell her I love her. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Listen. To be a coffee bean on the Sound of Coffee means that it doesn't matter how big the grouping is. Y'all might do something that helps somebody else, and you don't even know it. I cannot tell you how many times I have watched a Mary Greenberg video and just felt inspired. You know, I don't know how many people, you know what I mean? Like how many people will watch Angry and laugh. You know what I mean? That's what the beans mean. That's what it means. So let me go ahead and get this show started off proper, like, because we got to talk about it. Pete going to jail. In the criminal justice system. Pete going to jail. Yes, Miss Lyles, we made it through. That's all that matters. We here now. But y'all, hold on. Is that the Gambit in the building? Ladies and gentlemen, my big little brother, Nate, A.K. the General Gambit, is in the building. One of the founding members of the Villains Guild. I'm trying to tell you, Pete couldn't do a pull-up. Wait till the Senate Armed Services Committee pull up on his ass. Pete going to jail, dog. Let me start the show off all proper like. It is December 1st, 2025. There is exactly 30 days until my 54th birthday. There's exactly 30 days or 29 days until the Janky Awards. This is the time. If you are a member in good standing of the Villains Guild and you have a nominee for Janky of the Year, please reach out to Angry or myself, because it's down. It's down. It's down to the wire. It is down to the wire. Who will go home with the illustrious Janky of the Year? Who will go home with the illustrious My Name's Caesar Bitch Award for Badass of the Year? So if you're a member in good standing in the Villains Guild, please reach out to myself or Angry and let us know. With that being said, Godzilla -1, inhale. Let's have a great show, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving episode of The Sound of Coffee. We missed that. Hey, yeah, Angry, you do. If anybody else in the guild wants to help with the jankies, please let us know. Because listen, I already told y'all what my janky of the year, my two janky of the year nominees are gonna be. And if I got anything, listen, I know I already know. I've had mine since June. And every one of y'all watching this show knows exactly which one I'm talking about. The one and only Grid Squares is in the building. Hey, Grid Squares, I got a question for you. Which one best describes you? Activism, advocacy, or awareness? Just think about it and get back to me. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, and a member of the Outcast Nation, led by my brother and my friend, the one, the only Mr. Professor Moriarty. I love you, E. We're going to sit down this week and chop it up. Just so that y'all are already aware, December 4th falls on a Thursday. December 4th marks 5 years since I lost my mom. It is also Truthful Thursday. So, in that spirit, I believe, and I'm telling y'all right now, I think that is what we're going to talk about. Love and loss. It's going to be one of those triple hanky type shows. And on Friday, will be an extravaganza, the likes of which we've seen a couple of times on the Sound of Coffee. I can't even front. We've done this before. We're gonna have a big old 3-hour flag on the play Friday because we're getting all of the ones from last week and this week. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Hegseth is going to jail. My daughter's birthday is Friday, hubby's birthday on Sunday, and my son is on the 17th of this month. Today is my dad's 58th birthday. Miss Lyles, listen, her whole family is being birthed this year. Listen, Miss Lyles. Miss Lyles, you make sure you tell the hubby, the son, and your dad all the love and happy birthdays from the OCB and the Sound of Coffee. One time for the one time, Persepolis the Cactus. Always in our hearts. I think I might this week. Probably on Thursday because it's Thursday. So there's that. Get your C's, turn them sideways, raise them in the air, and acknowledge your coffee bean. OCB. Why you got your hands up there? Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a high five. Take this moment to love on the best part of the show, you, the coffee beans. Hey, Miss Lyles, Taz says your family obviously is selling the records this week. Good morning, Amanda. I do believe I have the beginnings of an ear infection. Everything sounds muffled, but that is that. Mrs. Buffalo Spice is here. Yes! Okay. So, why do I keep saying that Pete Hegseth is going to jail? Well, and I don't know if any of you have heard this, but last week it came out that there was a strike on a boat one of them boats that was leaving out of Venezuela or whatever, that the Trump administration insists has that dope on it, right? And it was hit like they always do. They get blown up and shit, right? But apparently, there were survivors. Two of them. Well, not two of them, but there were some survivors. I don't know how many there were. Hey, Taz, Miss Lyle's over here laughing at you. So rather than, not doing that, rather than, rescuing said survivors, which you would think you'd want to do after you done popped the boat, right? Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth ordered the commander of SOCOM, the Special Forces, to send in SEAL Team 6 to make sure nobody on that boat left alive. This, ladies and gentlemen, just off on a tangent, and Grid Squares knows exactly where I'm getting ready to go with this. This is exactly why those 6 senators and Congress people reminded our service members of their goddamn oath. That's why. That's why. That's exactly why. All them people that got in their goddamn feelings. That's why we remind ourselves, those of us who have worn the uniform, and we remind the service members that are in of their goddamn oath of enlistment. That's why. So that you don't end up having a drunk ass major in the National Guard and Fox News host telling you to send in SEAL Team 6 to make sure everybody on the boat is dead. I've never trusted the Navy SEALs. They're the least trustworthy out of all that. Yes. You listen, Delta Force guys don't write books. Rangers don't write books. Recon Marines do not write books. Navy SEALs do. There is no way. Why is this? And why is it always SEAL Team 6? Amanda, because they have the reputation of being the best of the best out of all the SEAL teams. But here's the problem. Let's say I am a master chief or a senior chief or a chief or a petty officer in the SEAL Team 6. You come and tell me that I'm not going, bitch. You out your mind. Let me go on ahead. Let me go on ahead and get this get my damn shit in order. Let me go on ahead and do it, because you're gonna have to court martial me. There's no goddamn way in hell I'm doing it. None. Hold on. Magpie said, oh yeah, I wanted to mention Saturday was an amazing day for me. I hung out with 2 of my friends. We were friends since school and stayed at one of their houses. Best weekend ever. I am so proud of you. So proud of you, Magpie. Y'all had to court martial me. I'm going straight to captain's mast. Like, nah, dog, you want me to do what? You want me to swim in water to a boat y'all just popped and make sure nobody on there is alive? You out your gut. Hey, go and give me that Article 15. Let's go. Captain's mast. Come on, let's go. I'm not going. I am not going. But this is exactly what those 6 senators and Congress people reminded everybody of. And this is why all those people had all that energy calling these people traitors and shit like that, trying to pull Senator Mark Kelly back on active duty for this bullshit. Let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all as clearly as I possibly can. As a former member of the United States Army, as a former member of the United States Navy, as a former member of the United States Army Reserve, if you'd have given me that order, bitch, I'd have been like, nah, you out your goddamn mind. You want me to do what? Oh no, I'm gonna hit you. That's when you get the shit smacked out of you. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I am not doing that. But that is exactly what they were trying to warn these people about. Oh, Annabelle, they're going to jail too. Please understand, extrajudicial killings at the behest of a president or a secretary of defense or whatever is still a war crime punishable by imprisonment. I'm sorry. Like dead ass. No. And that's why I said Pete Hexel's bitch ass is going to jail. But here's the problem though. And this is where it gets tricky. Pete Hexel's going to go to jail because so that Donald Trump doesn't. Grid Square says, remember a year ago when I was popular, I made content about using the soft teams to wipe out. Yes, I do. Yes. I need y'all to understand something. That is an order you disobey. That is against the oath. That is against UCMJ. But everybody, and again, hold on. Are we fear? Exactly, Gris Chris. Are we fear mongering yet? Oh, that's fear mongering. He'd never do it. Yeah, he did. He did. 82 people, 82 human beings were taken off the goddamn census by our Department of Defense. Hexef is on record saying that war crimes aren't real. See, this is why Taz is necessary in the game. This is why she's the enforcer of Arn Anderson. Because, yeah, Hexef is on record saying that war crimes don't exist. What kind of shit is that? Magpie says, I've always been a person that says not doing it when I know it's wrong. I refuse to be peer pressured into some illegal shit. A girl wanted to drink with me and I said, nah, I'm 16. Do y'all see? Everybody and their grandmother knows that you don't do that. And I think back, and I made a video about this, but I think back to the My Lai massacre. For those of you who don't know, My Lai was a village in Vietnam. On the map, they called it Pinkville. And Charlie Company infantry were told that this village was overrun by a large Viet Cong contingent, like a big army, and they were going to war. They packed double the amount of ammunition than they normally did to go and fight, head up fight with this battalion. When they get there, hey, Magpie, Gambit said you're stronger than he was at 16. So these soldiers go in, and it's a regular village with elderly, with kids, with women, things of that nature. And by the time they were done, something like 512 human beings were no longer on the census. And the soldier, and like I said, it is a documentary. You go type in My Lai, MYLAI, in the search bar on YouTube, and you can find documentaries about this. Amanda said, Thomas, my hubs busted a first sergeant in his mouth over unlawful order. A fellow veteran took a court martial during Vietnam for the same thing. Because that's what you're supposed to do, ladies and gentlemen. Let me help. For those of you who have never worn a uniform, one of the things that is almost ingrained in the uniform, which means it's ingrained in you, is the word honor. When you serve and you leave, if you serve with no problems, you were a great soldier, great sailor, great airman, great Marine, whatever, right? When you leave, you look at the bottom of your DD 214, it says, "Oh, there he is. Wolfie's in the building." Hey, Wolfie, I'm gonna put you on the spot right quick. Before you came in, I talked about what your situation was. We want to help. If we've got it and you need it, then you got it. We want to help. So, like I told you before, this is a family, man. This is a family. We don't turn our back on each other. I don't know how an American dollar would translate into Australian money, but if you need it, I will get it to you. We will get it to you, not because, oh wow, we love us some Wolfie, or okay, we love Australia. It's because you are part of this family, man. You've been a coffee bean damn near since day one. So please, if you have a Cash App, a Venmo, a PayPal, or whatever, please let us know. Let us donate something so that you and your family can actually get something out of this. Okay? Just know that we love you and we always will. So these soldiers went in and just knocked off all of like the whole village. Morning, leggy lady, with your beautiful ass. Flash forward. There was a story, and you can go look this up, of a Marine who was having relations with a 12-year-old girl in Iraq. He didn't want anybody to know. So him, two other Marines, and a Navy corpsman go to this woman's house, or this young kid's house, where they confront the family about it. By the time it was over, oh yeah, DJ says Wolfie does have a GoFundMe. Wolfie does have a GoFundMe. I don't know if you guys want to go over and look at it, but if you can donate, please do. I'm gonna go look at it as soon as I'm done here. So by the time they were done, the entire family was dead. Dead. And the house was burnt to the ground. I need you all to understand something. Just because we are service members does not mean that we're all perfect and honorable. Some people just ain't honorable. I said what I said. By the time these three Marines and one Navy corpsman were done, the entire family was dead. All because one Marine was having relations with a 12-year-old. And rather than not, they took out the whole family. Honor in the United States military, it matters almost as much as rank, if not more. You can get all the ranking in the world. See Pete Hegseth, but you can obviously tell Pete Hegseth did not serve with honor. Do you see now what I'm talking about? Magpie says, I mean, how many service members assaulted their fellow service members? There are loads of cases like that. Exactly. You have what happened to Vanessa Guillen at Fort Hood. And then come to find out that she wasn't even the only one that happened to. While they were searching for Vanessa Guillen, they found the remains of another soldier from Fort Hood. This is what kills me. This is what pisses me off about everybody that loves talking about the shoot 'em up bang bang guys. Oh, you wasn't in the real. You didn't really deploy. You was on the far. Bitch, I still left my house and my family for a goddamn year to go to fight in a war. The hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? When you all see these jackasses all over social media talking about the tough guy, boom, boom, bang, bang dudes, and they're trying to make that shit look sexy and shit, as opposed to those of us who were in support, please remember, some of them were shitbags. They just don't want to tell you that. They didn't serve with honor. They didn't. Because had they served with honor, they would know not to be trying to set. Listen, nothing gets by without supply. I said exactly what the hell I said. I said exactly what I said. You can make fun of me being a supply sergeant, bitch, but I guarantee you, a supply sergeant got you that ammo. A supply sergeant made sure that you got your proper weapon. A supply sergeant made sure you got your proper night vision goggles and shit like that. So kiss my ass with that shit. But that is the problem. That is the problem when it comes to people in the military or outside the military or veterans that know better, but they want to go along with the damn crowd. Which leads me back to Pete Hegseth going to jail. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret, okay? I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. The Striking Viking Sigrid's in the building. Oh, yes, I also saw my big brother, Chaos, is in the building. Listen, all 4 horsemen are in here now. Ole just showed up. So I'm saying, like, listen, don't do it. When I see people like the drunk-ass millennial, Mr. Tough Guy, all right, Wolfie's GoFundMe is in the pinned comment by Taz on the TikTok chats. I want to see if we can get the same thing over here on YouTube, so please do so. The 4 horsemen of Ejectocito, cuz. Yep, that's exactly what they are, Magpie. Listen, the 4 horsemen of you ain't leaving out here with them jewels and shit. The 4 horsemen of Ejectocito, cuz. Oh, yeah. Taz, or Angry, can we put that same GoFundMe in the Discord chat, probably in the general area? That way everybody has it, and if we can do it, you know what I mean? That's what leads me back to Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth reminds me of all the dudes that play tough guy on TikTok. Every one of them. All the veteran guys that play tough guy on TikTok. That's what Pete Hegseth reminds me of. And with him ordering SEAL Team 6 to go do what they did to that boat, only the GoFundMe is we've been to every organization that we could think of, but no one will help us. Wolfie, that shit aggravates me, Wolfie. That's bullshit. I mean, come on. Why Australia, for real? For real. Y'all gonna be just like America? Is that what we're talking right now? Here's a whole ass family that needs help and you ain't gonna help them. Like, y'all, come on, man. Wolfie, we're gonna do what we can. I promise you that. We're gonna do what we can. Even if it ain't nothing else than me just screaming out your name all the time. Okay? But you can tell there are a lot of people that join the military just so they can get their kill boner on. I didn't. I wanted to do this since I was a kid. And to know, it's one thing for the Secretary of Defense to order it. It's one thing for the commander of the Special Forces unit to order it. But you got those orders. You got those orders. You got your ass in the water. You swam to this vessel and you took out everybody that didn't die the first time. You know exactly what you did. You know exactly what you did. But this is also, if you really want to be honest with it, this is also proof positive that a lot of people that serve have no idea what the hell they're doing. And those outside of the armed services don't know what we do. They do not know what we do. This shit is not a joke for me. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Just Daryl's in the building. What's up, Daryl? I'm sorry. Listen. You're not going to get me to betray what it is that I raised my right hand for because the jackass in the White House wants this happening. Pete is going to fall on this grenade for Donald Trump. I said exactly what I said. Pete is going to go to jail so that Donald Trump doesn't. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama. All right. So Kim also has a dog that needs some care. If you guys, you know what I mean? Like I said, I get it. We're all kind of stressed in, but if you can't help, please help. Please. And this is what tough guy talk gets you. This is what tough guy posturing gets you. This is what pretending that the Clint Eastwood, Green Beret, John Wayne type bullshit, Call of Duty type bullshit is what real service to your country means. It means you climb your ass on a boat and you take out any people alive. Like, I hate that shit. I do. I'm almost embarrassed to be a veteran. I am almost embarrassed to be a veteran. You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost Chaos, you'd have to ask Wolfie, because I don't know. I didn't ask. I'm almost embarrassed because when I was in the service, and I think that is what insulated me to the American public. I was in uniform. I had a job to do. Got in my car, went to work. Did PT, did weapons qual, all that good shit. But I think that's what I didn't know that this was how the American public wanted us. Like, I get it. You can be the most rabid racist ever. Okay, you don't like blacks, Mexicans, Jews, anything, right? Right? So you might want to see us all get eradicated. Hey, Wolfie, Chaos wants to know, how did you lose your house? He wants to know. But it's when you wish that, like, think about it. These people have been planning a civil war. All these people want another civil war. They want another civil war like they want a do-over. Like, it's gonna, this time it'll be different. We got smarter. Like, what the? They have changed history about the Civil War. They have told you everything except the truth about the goddamn Civil War. Everything. Everything. They have told you that the Civil War wasn't about slavery when it was. It was about states' rights to own slaves. Sorry, I argue with your mama. It's in every articles of secession from all of the Confederate states, all mention slavery. Not a one of them doesn't. Okay? So these people left the Union because of slavery. Our biggest mistake as a country is we didn't treat them some bitches like traitors. We didn't. There was no extrajudicial killing of the Confederacy. None. We let them walk back into society. And then when what is it, Article 15, I think, Article 5, something, that Sherman had given to former slaves, Andrew Johnson's like, nah. Andrew Johnson stopped Reconstruction. The Daughters of the Confederacy had a chance to change history in our goddamn face. In our face. They looked at us and told us it was the war of northern aggression. No, bitch, it was the war called, hey, don't own them people. There was the asshole nature of the Union. Abraham Lincoln is not this great and powerful person that just wrote some words on a piece of paper and then the slaves were free. He didn't give a shit about slavery. He didn't. He said, if I could preserve the Union by keeping slavery, I would. If I could preserve the Union by getting rid of slavery, I would. All he cared about was the Union. But that was the beginning of the myth-making process of the military. That right there. That was the beginning of myth-making in the United States. That was it. The truth is, Southern states wanted to be selfish and keep their human property, and the Union didn't give a shit. There's your truth. That's some factual information. Okay. The myth is the war of northern aggression, states' rights, and the battle flag was this, that. That's what that shit is. And we have had that myth-making bullshit ever since. Ever since. World War I, myth-making. Myths. Let's just make myths. World War II, again, let's make myths. Everybody acts like at World War II, the boys just put on the uniform and we're going to march. Number one, they didn't even like black soldiers. We were out here doing janitorial duties and shit. I argue with your mama. I'm sorry. Okay? Argue with your mama. We know for a fact that the Axis powers were Germany, Italy, and Japan. Germans, Italians, and Japanese. Which one of them three groups in America got put into a internment camp? Don't worry, I'll wait. So the xenophobia was right there. Hold on. Gambit said, weirdest Mythbusters episode, but 5 stars. Dog, I can't stand your ass sometimes. They locked up the Japanese. German Americans were allowed to walk around. Italian Americans was allowed to walk around. Them goddamn Japanese Americans, bitch, get your ass in the cage. Hold on. Hey, Gambit, Magpie's mad at you because you stole her joke. Or stole her joke. Like, the Japanese got put in internment camps. German Americans was out here having rallies and shit for the Nazi in Madison Square Garden. Like, America has been at war more than it's been at peace. I need y'all to understand that. Go look since the founding of America to this very day. We have been at war more than we've been at peace because America doesn't know how to act when it's at peace. It doesn't. America has no idea how to act when it comes to peace. If they ain't killing somebody, if they're not murking somebody, America don't know how to act. What do you mean peace? Wait a minute. I got to get along. I got to, wait a minute. I got to go talk. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to love my wife. What? I got to have relations with my husband. What? What is this? What? It is also part of the military industrial complex that Eisenhower warned us about. We just said, screw that old guy. What does he know? If y'all been on the highway lately, if you drove on the highway lately and you've seen that blue, it's a blue sign with 5 stars on it. And it says Eisenhower Interstate Program or something like that. right? The highways were paid for by taxing the rich. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said he did not want to make any millionaires off of war. Now that's all we got. Do y'all understand your tax dollars are going to pay for a jet that don't fly? Magpie said, Thomas, not sure if this is a hot take, but the American dream is one big fat myth. And I got flamed for saying that. Why? I say it. I say it. I say it. The hell are y'all talking about? This shit is a myth. Your tax dollars right now are going to pay, I think it's Raytheon, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Raytheon or Boeing. I can't, one of them two. You are paying year after year after year for a jet that don't fly. At the cost, I think one of those jets is like something like $500 million. And we got like 20 of them. And they don't fly. They don't fly. Do you understand? It was supposed to be one of those type of jets where you could jump up, you could start vertically and then fly. It don't fly. They got the vertical part, but the bitch starts having malfunctions and they got to land the bitch. Like, come on. Pac told y'all, got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. And we won't. We won't. America will never fix the inside of this bitch. America is that one woman that's really beautiful on the outside. Like she's got this most incredible looking body, beautiful face, but on the inside, that bitch is rotted. You can smell her soul from her feet. Like, you know what I mean? That bitch stink. She can get all the men's attention, every man's attention, but there's nothing inside. She is broken. That is America. That is America. But in my entire 53 years of existence, I never thought I would ever see the day when the Secretary of Defense would be sending out one of our special forces teams to end the lives of anybody alive on a boat after we just hit it. That is the military industrial complex run amok. Chaos like Pop is drinking his ditcher water today. Yep. Yeah, damn Skippy. Yeah, damn Skippy. You is damn Skipper. Let me see. I don't see it, Wolfie. I see good morning. I see that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I still don't see it. I need y'all to understand me when I tell you this. Hearing that shit broke me. Like, I don't know, Thomas, war is big business for the U.S. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That shit broke me. Like, the bombings of the boats by themselves was enough for me. My whole chest was like, yo, what the F are we doing? Because, you know, that is a naval vessel. Or even if it wasn't a naval vessel, let's say it was a Predator drone. Somebody was flying that bitch and doing that. And it's like, we supposed to pretend like this is normal? Well, according to the tough guys on TikTok, some of who I was in the military, you better respect me. They did exactly 3 years and got out with shin splints. Bitch, sit down. Get your goofy ass down. Jay Thomas says, what are we, Russia? Exactly. You can't talk to me. I know what it's like to wear the uniform. Yeah, because you did your initial contract and got the hell out. You did 3 years and got out. And you out there talking to people who's got 20. Okay? So I already knew about the bombings. That wasn't the surprise. I swear to you, it wasn't. But this story unnerved me. This story is like, this is disturbing. You sent SEAL Team 6 in to make sure everybody on a boat was dead? This is that lethality he was talking about. To our enemies, FAFO. The current location of the USS Gerald Ford is unknown. Amanda, I would not be surprised. Wolfie says, Thomas, Australia has ordered 2 aircraft carriers from the U.S., but in doing that, I think the Australian government will use it to start to break away from the U.S. Everybody needs to. I said what I said. Wolfie, every country needs to. Peace and blessings, Big Troy's in the building. Hey, oh snap, Ashley Horton's in the building. Good morning, Ashley. I'm going to tell y'all something. You're going to look this up. Several countries have decided not to share information about people sending drugs to the U.S. because of these bombings of these boats. Taz can tell you. Taz can tell you. This is where Taz's wheelhouse is. Dropped my daughter off at school, but I'm still listening. Miss Lyles, as long as your beautiful daughter got here, your beautiful kid, we make sure she got to school. I had to go take mine to school today too. So they stopped sharing intel with us because they do not want to be a part of blowing up people in boats that people swear that the current administration swears there's drugs on. They don't want no parts of that. They do not want no parts of that because America's listen, America and the goddamn listen, Pete Hegseth going to jail. Pete Hegseth is going to jail. Pete Hegseth is going to jail. I'm just trying to figure out, and I think this is the part that gets me. Pete Hegseth's a drunk ass major in the National Guard. He talks tough guy shit. He ain't no damn tough guy. He's not. He is not. He wasn't on SEAL teams. He wasn't no Ranger. He wasn't no airborne. He's not a tough guy. But he acts like a damn frat house dude that wants to punch people. Exactly. This is why top officials were consulting attorneys outside the military. That means the military brass knows somebody has going to jail. They know this. I think, hold on, Annabelle said a drunk ass who can't do a pull-up. Exactly. I think what bothers me about this story is the service members that did it. I don't know the ranks of those people on SEAL Team 6. I have no idea. And I'm pretty sure they're going to look at me and go, well, you weren't real Army anyway, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about any of that. But we all took the same oath. Before, you didn't come out of your mama's womb as a SEAL. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't. You didn't come out of your mama's womb with the SOCOM glasses on and shit. No. Some of these dudes act like they came out out of their mom's womb like this.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
You was not bringing ass to get ass. You took an oath, same as I did. Same as I did. Somebody sent that order to you, and you did it. For what? For what? For what? Now I'm gonna read from this Hill newsletter or news report. Lawmakers raise alarm about possible war crimes after second boat strike report. Several lawmakers are pressuring the Trump administration for answers after multiple outlets reported Friday that the U.S. conducted a follow-up strike on an alleged drug smuggling boat in September. CNN and the Washington Post reported that on September 2nd, the U.S. struck a vessel that accused of trafficking drugs off the coast of Venezuela, a second time, killing the remaining survivors of its initial attack. The operation, which administration said killed 11, quote, narco-terrorists, was the first in a series of strikes President Trump has authorized against boats in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific. The strikes have killed more than 80 people who the administration has alleged are trafficking drugs in the U.S. and ramped up tensions with Venezuela and its leader, Nicolas Maduro. We're going to be at war with Venezuela next year. That is hard for me to say. That is hard for me to say. We are going to be in some sort of conflict with Venezuela next year. We are. If you can't see it, you're blind. And I don't want to hear anybody say about, well, you're fear mongering. Bitch, fear monger these nuts. I don't give a shit. The reason the Trump administration are backing all these far right damn candidates in places like Argentina and Ecuador is because they're going to need a place to land. We're going to be in some sort of conflict with Venezuela next year. I'm telling you this. When it happens, I don't want to hear a goddamn person say, oh my God, I'm so surprised. I can't believe it. Gator's in the building. Good morning, Gator. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. I don't care. We're going to be in some sort of a conflict with Venezuela. Which he says, Thomas, to be a SEAL, you must be an SO3 through a Master Chief and a warrant officer to run the team. Yep. True. It's true. We're going to be at war. Why? What is it with this man in Venezuela, yo? I ain't never seen nobody have a hard on for another country like that. You're right, Gator. Listen, Gator comes in and Gator comes in and kills the game. Oil. But this is the man who ain't never served in shit. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what irks me. That is what hurts my feelings, breaks my heart more than anything. There, AJ, good morning, beautiful. How's that kid? Tell that kid I love him. Love you so much, AJ. That's what hurts me. That's what hurts me. It's the fact that they're doing this for a man who has never known honor in his goddamn life. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said Friday on the social platform X that the operations are, quote, lawful under both U.S. and international law, with all actions in compliance with the law of armed conflict and approved by the best military and civilian lawyers up and down the chain of command. If there's somebody in JAG or NCI, well, it's JAG, that told Pete Hegseth and the leaders therein that this shit was legal, they lied to their ass. They smooth lied to their ass. I don't know what lawyers you're talking to, but sir, y'all are just saying that these people have drugs on these boats. We don't know because you're annihilating them before they even get here for us to know. Like, come on. Come on. Annabelle said, we mad because Venezuela refuses to do business with Exxon. No, right? Can we not? Is right. Nobody wins in war. Everything is legal when you have nothing but yes men in place. Thank you, Sunshine. It's true. It's true. If you ain't getting no pushback, of course everything is legal. I'm telling you, this is not legal. Which brings me back to what I started this goddamn show with. Pete Hegseth is going to jail. He's going to jail because there is nothing legal about this. Nothing. I think back to November 5th of 2024. Yes, that was election day. All right. Wolfie says, Thomas Bishop, the GoFundMe link is in my bio. If anyone can help, I think maybe I have to write the link in manually, as I can't click on the link and go anywhere. You might have to write it in manually there, buddy. But I think back to November 5th of 2024. I am a veteran of the armed services or armed forces. 2/3 of people like me voted for this shit. 2/3 of the veteran community voted for this bullshit. Trump wants to do anything and everything he can to stop the midterms from happening. Because as it stands right now, if the midterms were held today, the Republicans would get annihilated. The Republican Party would get annihilated. I'm pissed off that the Democrats are not taking advantage of it. But what do I expect? All of them are too damn timid and lack the spine to be able to say this shit out loud. Like, dog, we're coming for that ass. Like, why are they not saying this? I would be like Rick James in that damn when he was up on that award ceremony. To make it perfectly clear, never mind who he thought we was, we the Democrats, bitch. I would be in that. Look, come on, dog. Democrats are sitting on their hands going, yeah, we're going to win, but it's not going to be because you actually did anything. You're going to win because the Republican Party is in shambles right now. Shambles. Everybody trying to run. Everybody trying to leave. Everybody trying to leave. Every time they hear Donald Trump speak, they like, oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. They are going to get their entire head kicked in. And literally, the very first thing the Democrats are going to do, they are going to impeach Donald Trump. Y'all understand they tore down the damn east wing of the White House with no plan to fix it. There is a zoning problem. You cannot have any building bigger than the White House. Morning, Paul. It is a code in Washington, D.C. that you cannot have a building neither next to or in the vicinity of the White House that's bigger than the White House. It cannot be taller and bigger than the White House. J.P. Morgan's like, nah, we good. And why did J.P. Morgan say we good? Because they do not want the backlash and oversight that's coming with this. J.P. Morgan knows this shit is illegal. Listen, NYC Playboy says, I live in D.C. and you cannot have a building taller than the George Washington Monument. You can't. You cannot. A lot of those buildings, a lot of that shit that y'all see, the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, the White House, the Pentagon and shit, these buildings, literally, when they're put in place, they have laws and shit to say you cannot dwarf this shit. Here comes Donald Trump wanting to put an ark there. First off, an ark for what? What? Mary said, Jamie said, hell no, I got enough to deal with. Listen, Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan like, we ain't involved in that. Hey, yo, I don't, they like JP Morgan is going to give up funds for this beautiful ballroom. And they said, fun. Got him. Got him. JP Morgan boned out so goddamn fast. He wants an arch. Excuse me. He wants an arch like the French one, Arc de Triomphe. He wants Arc de Triomphe. Dog, you are not that important, bitch. What are you doing? Why? But again, that's the shit we can see. That's the shit we see every day. Every day, all of us, and tell me if you say you don't do this, you a damn lie. I'm telling you do. Every morning when y'all get up, don't y'all grab your phone, ask yourself, what has this idiot done today? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? I know y'all do. Every morning when you wake up and grab your phone, you go, what has this jackass done today? That was the first thing I said when I woke up this morning. The first thing I said when I woke up this morning and grabbed my phone is, what has this jackass done today? Like, that's the shit we can see. It's the shit we can't that is the most dangerous. The only reason this story about SEAL Team 6 going in and murdering, making sure everybody on a boat is dead, the only reason we know about this is because somebody snitched. Somebody snitched. That's the only reason we know. Imagine the decisions that were made that we have no idea about. Kristi Noem is going down. Hey, listen, for all of y'all fans of that bony dog killer, she going to jail too. That bitch going to jail. Exactly. No. Hey, Magpie, that ain't dry snitching. That's straight snitching. That is straight snitching. Dry snitching would be like if they came out and said it themselves. You imagine that shit? Hold on. I checked to see if the blood clot has struck. The blood clot going to Trump like he going to jail. The blood clot, listen, that is Law and Order blood clot edition. Or if you tell on someone without anyone asking, exactly. That's dry snitching. I have distractions. We're on Grandbaby Watch number 7. Hey, Michael Pruitt out here trying to catch up with me, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Pruitt is waiting on Grandbaby number 7. Hey, homie, I'm over here like Bill Russell. I got 11 of them. Just all my fingers in a toe. Just saying. You on baby watch, baby. Hey, Michael Pruitt, when that grandkid comes in, let me know. Let me know. I need y'all to listen. Hold on. Hey, Chaos says you almost hit his total. Listen. Boy, them grandkids will make you smile. I don't care. But this is the shit that the tough guy people talk about. This is the world they want. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Morning, Blazing Phoenix. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you, and I mean this. I want y'all to look at me when I say this to you. Hear me when I say this to you. If they could do that to us here in America, they would. They would. Y'all realize some of your fellow Americans want to murder you. I really sincerely hope y'all understand that. Some of your fellow Americans want to kill you. They do. They want to off you. Edo's in the building. Hey, Edo, we have got to finish that podcast. Edo, I'm almost tempted to bring you on my shit, record it. That way you have longer than an hour. And that way, once it's recorded, I can just send it to you. This war boner, this kill everything that moves boner, they want to do that to us. They want to, and I'm using people in the chat. I'm telling, if you hear your name, tell me I'm wrong. They want to knock off Mary Greenberg for being intersex. They want to knock off Nana J and DJ for being queen mothers, black women that know what the hell is going on. They want to knock off me and Chaos and Angry for being big black men. They want to knock off Michael Pruitt for being a leftist in Kentucky. They want to knock off Taz for knowing her shit. They want to knock off Tracina for not wanting to be a broodmare to one of these goofy bastards. Nurse Dave is in an interracial relationship. They want to knock his ass off. NYC Playboy is an immigrant to this country. They want to knock him off. What we do to the outside world is something that we want to do to ourselves, but we won't. That Blazing Phoenix, they want to knock off Blazing Phoenix because they're not Christian. Do y'all see what I'm trying to tell y'all? America has a problem that it will never address, and the rest of the world has to pay for it. Whether it's extrajudicial unalivings or killings on boats, they want to knock off Storm because he's gay. Ghost Snapper is not a Christian. They want to kill us. If it's not extrajudicial killings on boats, it's starvation. We literally gutted USAID, and it wasn't just for farm workers here in America to get it. It was HIV medicine for people around the world who need it. We gutted that shit. Gutted it. Amanda's not a Christian. Her and her husband got to go. They coming after them. Like, oh, yep. Today is World AIDS Day. December 1st is World AIDS Day. Great time for me to bring this up. America has a problem. I get it. We've known that America has a problem, but now it's getting ugly. It's Bubba Sparks ugly up here now. It is. Because now we are just doing all kinds of shit that we know is illegal. We just don't give a shit. Do you hear what I'm saying? The Department of Defense will no longer work with the Boy Scouts. Why? Because they feel like the Boy Scouts has lost its way. Hey, NYC Playboy, because that beat is nasty. That beat is nasty. Just saying. Because they feel like it's no longer about boys, growing up with values and shit. And if I hear one more goddamn person say that these organizations allow men in dresses, I'm gonna smack somebody. I'm gonna hit somebody getting a super kick. Somebody getting a super kick. Somebody is getting a super kick. If I hear one more goddamn time, Pete Hegseth and all these Fox News guys and whatever the hell talking about women and men in women's dresses. Shut up. Ronald Reagan wore a woman's dress, bitch. What are you talking about? Do y'all understand? Ronald Reagan wore a dress to sing for the USO. Now, supposedly there's a bunch of women in dresses running around loose. Shut up. Shut up. That's dumb. Like, I don't know what it is about trans people or intersex people or non-binary people. And I'm telling you something. Pete Hegseth can't stand y'all ass. I don't know what the hell's going on. The only one they can't stand more is black people. Listen, and to my Jewish brothers and sisters, please hear me when I tell you something. You are sitting here in the midst of a big ass storm. Some of the people that swear they love you do not. And some of the people that are mad about situations in Israel, they're not mad at you. They're just mad about situations in Israel. You ain't got to like them, but you got a hell of a lot more ease of talking to them than you do these jackasses behind you. Because I'm going to tell you something. Some of these Christians also like the funny mustache man with the bad hairdo, the barber that can't stand his ass, and one testicle. I'm telling you this. I get it. I get it. I get it. Anti-Semitism is nasty out here. But some of the people that swear they're fighting anti-Semitism in your name, they don't like you either. They do not like you either. I'm giving you $1 million worth of game for about, I don't know, a Subway token and $2. I'm trying to help you. I'm not playing. Because there's a whole lot of people who last year were all about Israel's right to this, that, and the third, right? But this year, it's funny mustache man. And same faces, fam. Same goddamn faces. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all might want to watch yourselves. Because some of the people that swear they love you, don't. They do not. Some of the people are like, I'm here, like Ted Cruz, for example. Ted Cruz is the king of, well, you know, we support Israel here, this, that, and the third. Ted Cruz is also the sort of person that these goofy ass, remember January 6th? Remember January 6th? When them people stormed in there and they went to his desk, they said, don't touch his stuff. He's one of us. Y'all better watch yourselves. I'm trying to be dead ass honest with you. Can we not says I exist and people hate me? It's been that way my whole life. Let me tell you something. We don't hate you here. You family over here. I don't know what you talk. Listen, mess with Can We Not if you want to. I'm trying again. We family over here. We accept you. I'm just saying, America has a problem with violence. They love in violence way too much. Way too much. And we don't care if we do it to other people. But then these same folks that will do this shit will turn around and tell my community it's lawless. You guys don't obey the law. What? Let's go, San Diego. What's happening, bro? What's happening? Hold on. My community needs to clean up and obey the law. But y'all out here blowing up boats illegally and then sending in SEAL Team 6 to take care of anybody that's still alive?
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Huh? Maybe I don't sit y'all goofy ass down. America has a problem. Like, okay, I've said on numerous occasions, Donald Trump is literally the worst at everything. That is a man that should never have been in an office. He shouldn't even have been in the show called The Office. Like, you know what I mean? He shouldn't even have been in the office of The Office. What? Are you kidding me? So we get that. Thomas, that reminds me of a person who was trying to argue with me about the American Eagle jean ad and said, well, what if Rihanna was in it? Hey, you know what, Magpie? Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Public service announcement. If one of your faves does some shit, please stop asking what if a black person was in it. Stop. Just... Sydney Sweeney's frozen face ass gets into a jean commercial, basically throwing out racist dog whistles. We say they racist dog whistles. First thing they say is, well, what if Beyonce was in the jeans? Bitch, number one, Beyonce has a face people like. Sydney Sweeney looks like what would happen if you took a still, like a still photo and gave his shoes and socks and made it walk out the door. I have good genes. The bitch got a frozen face. What are you talking about? And then the next thing out their mouth, well, what if it was Rihanna? Rihanna would be dancing in them goddamn jeans. Umbrella, Ella, Ella, hey, hey. I'd buy some American Eagles if she out there umbrella in them. Sydney Sweeney's face looks like slow-mo. Like, do you know how to use slow-mo some shit? It doesn't change. I have good genes. Come on. Come on. Out your goddamn mind. But they always want to bring our ass into some shit. But again, this current regime cannot stand trans people and don't like Negroes. Everything else just falls on their wayside. They love Jews as long as they love as long as those Jews love Benjamin Netanyahu. They listen, if you're Jewish and you love you some Benjamin Netanyahu, these Americans love your old Jewish ass. But if you say anything against Benjamin Netanyahu, bitch, it's they are trying to put your ass with the Boaz bird. They trying. Hold on. Don't forget that Sydney came out with her bathwater and soap foam. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Wait a minute. Sydney Sweeney did an ad with soap and bubbles. Boy, look. Them bubbles had more facial expressions than Sydney did. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I do not care.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. I don't care. Why the one day we're gonna have a show. One day we're gonna do a Sound of Coffee show called I Don't Want Nothing Younger. That's gonna be the name of the show. If you are a young woman or a young trans woman, a young non-binary, please understand. I love you as you are and I accept you as you are, but there's no way in hell we hooking up. Like, no. Nah. Hey, Thomas, this 23-year-old girl is interested in you. What the hell I look like dating somebody that's about a year older than my youngest child? Man, if you don't get out of here. Where your mama at? Where is your mama at? Morning, where's your mama? No. I'm dead at. Listen, young women do not do it for me. I see a group of them coming up. I'm like, shit, no. I won't listen. If you're still ovulating, I won't be in your house. I said what I said. I'm dead ass, boy. Nana said, no dating my kids' former classmates. Yo! Nana. It's no disrespect to them. I'm just not doing it. I will be 54 in 30 days. I don't have anything in common with an 18-year-old. Nothing. She over here talking about getting her makeup from Sephora. I'm over here talking about compression socks from Dr. Scholl's. Bitch, I don't know. We're not the same, fam. We're not the same. Oh my God, I'm going to Sephora. Do you want anything? Not unless you're going past CVS and give me them compression socks. The swelling is a little bit too much over here today. I can't even walk. I got nothing. I can't help you at all. The hell I look like dating somebody. Again, my daughter, my youngest daughter, me and my wife's youngest child out of the 8 ones that we have is 21. She will be 22 next year. If you are anywhere in that neighborhood, don't talk. Where your mama at, goddammit? Where your mama at? Good morning, Soros. Love your face. Listen, I will move a pack of teenagers the F out the way to go look at that plus size woman in her 40s, bitch. Don't play with me. Excuse me. If I hit you with the skew me, you Miss Lyles says, sir, go to timeout. What's the word, Dave the Viking Villasgill in the building? Listen, I will move your all 12 of them teenage girls the F out the way to go holler at the woman that's helping them on a damn field trip. Bitch, I ain't what? Skew me. If I hit you with the skew me, now you know what it means. Skew me. Practically still a child. If someone jokes about wanting me to date someone in their 30s, I will start crying. No, don't start crying. Just start kicking people in the nuts. Magpie just. Hey, Magpie, in that moment, you need to be like Bruce Lee. He says, I have more respect for a man that practices one kick 10,000 times than I do with one man who practices 10,000 kicks one time. Like, listen, whop, whop, whop. Magpie, F him up. Whop, 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 whop. I don't give a. Why you crawling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Hit you in the nuts. And they're probably A minor. Hold on. Nana up here tripping. What is Nana saying? Nana up here. Listen, Nana, listen, I owed you this one, Nana. I'm sorry.
Kobe.
Why you crawling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? I kicked you in your nuts because you wanted to date A minor. Wah, wah, wah. One day we're going to have a show called I Don't Do Young. Listen, if I was going to get a second wife, she going to be in her 50s. The hell I look like going out? I'm going to get me a 25-year-old. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, my baby making days is over. I'm like Shaq. I got 4 championship rings, bitch. You ain't coming out for number 5. I don't need number 5 because I married into 4 more. I got 8 championship rings, bitch. I am Robert Horry of having children. I come off the bench, hit my threes, win the game, go sit my ass back down on the bench. I got more rings than Jordan. There's a floor to this bitch. If you and my daughter are interested, listen, if both of y'all are still watching K-pop Demon Hunter, I can't, I got nothing. Like you want some popcorn? You want a sandwich? What am I doing with you? Anyway, back to what we was talking about, which is Pete Hegseth has going to jail. I don't listen. Hold on. Tracina said, I disconnected my equipment. Hell no. Tracina said, nope. Hell no. Nah. Listen, I've heard K-pop Demon Hunters is a great show. I have. My granddaughters love this shit. They dressed up like one of the demons or some shit for Halloween. But if you can still dress up like that and people still give you candy, I cannot. I need wrinkles. I need wrinkles. I need gravity to touch you in a special place. Like I want all that shit coming down. I need to see stretch marks. Troy, you just made my damn point. Luciano Pavarotti had his last baby at 83. Do y'all know what really scared me into never ever dating a younger woman again? Tony Randall. Tony Randall from The Odd Couple. I've told y'all this. This is not a secret. I have told y'all this. I was in a store. I forgot where the hell it was. And there was a National Enquirer sitting there on the thing. Wolfie said, Thomas, that's why I am like with the younger generation now. Every day, put my hand in my head and go, "Are you serious or what?" It's true, Wolfie. But I was Walmart. That's what it was. It was Walmart. I had some shit in my hand. I look over. There's a National Enquirer. So I'm in a long line. I just pick it up and look. Here's Tony Randall. Tony Randall. He looked old. Tony Randall's face looked like, what's the name of that dog that has like the face that just sags? What's the name of that dog? Ain't a Shih Tzu. No, it's not a Shih Tzu. It's a Shar-Pei. Look like a Shar-Pei, right? He looked like a Shar-Pei standing next to this 20-something-year-old girl with this goddamn baby. I was like, oh, no. Bassett, that's what he look like. But it's my mama's birthday. It is Amanda's mom's birthday. Hey, Miss Amanda's mom. Happy birthday from the OCB and everyone here at the Sound of Coffee. We love you. Al Pacino just got caught out there dating a 20-something-year-old girl. And when you look at him, Al Pacino looked like he gonna blow away one day. Like that hairstyle, like it looked like he kept that Ronnie Spector hairstyle. Sir. Please perm that shit. Please. That hair is like this. How do you have a Pacino afro? Where do they do this at? Hey, Robert De Niro ain't playing with y'all. Listen, Robert De Niro's not playing with y'all. He loved black women, A, and B, he loved black older women. Robert De Niro is not messing with some of y'all. Some of you young girls trying to get Robert De Niro. De Niro's like, man, if you can get the hell away from me, you better get your ass on. Listen, Robert De Niro come around the corner. There's these 21-year-olds going, oh my God, I love you. I loved you in Heat. And he like, let's get away. Over there.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
He's surgical with that bitch, Jake. Robert De Niro is the king of, excuse me. Hey, is that your mom's? Hey, sister. Holla at your boy. Al Pacino got caught out there. Shit. Who's another one? Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman ain't getting caught out there either. Listen, when I saw Ron Perlman's ex-wife, I was like, yo, now I understand why I like him so goddamn much. I now I understand why I like him so much. Ron Perlman likes sisters too, goddamn it. Don't play. Better leave it alone. Yeah, better leave it alone. Leonardo DiCaprio need to get his ass out of there too. Need to go. Get out of that shit, man. You gonna mess around. Listen, DiCaprio gonna mess right around and hit the wrong one at the right time, and it's gonna be DiCaprio and this 18-year-old girl with a baby and shit. You better quit. You in my age range. You better sit your ass down. I remember you in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. You better keep your thing out of that great coochie. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I told y'all, when menopause hits, bitch, that's when I strike, boy. When menopause hit, I am show enough. Who's the master? Show enough. Listen, you be a room full of damn 18-year-olds. I'm like, you got to get out of here. Go. I don't even want you. Don't touch nothing in the room. Go over there. Listen, when I start hearing shit like, hey, I'm getting my hot flashes. Like, hot flashes? Yeah, I think I'm getting ready to go through menopause.
I'm leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, when I start hearing hot flashes, I'm like, Holler at me when that shit stops. Man. Holler at me when that shit, listen, when that shit starts, boy, I'm all over it. You just say, hey, some of y'all become the sexiest women alive when that menopause hit. I'm just being honest. I don't talk to you, you still have kids. Shit. I always said it. Ain't nothing an 18-year-old can do for me but introduce me to her 36-year-old mama. I can't. Hey, come on now. Come on. Shit, when a woman hits 40, I'm telling you, I am about my age the same way I'm about my dating preferences. Plus size. People think, oh my God, you just started saying that because you pandering to plus size women on TikTok. The hell I'm not. Bitch, listen, the one thing you can say about me, and if you look at my entire history, you will see I am telling the truth. The women I had children by, plus size. My ex-wife, plus size. My ex-girlfriend, plus size. Current wife, plus size. Fantasy, plus size. I'm not, are you out your goddamn mind? I like them plus size and menopause, bitch. I don't. Hold on, dog. You see that over there? Yeah. How much you think she is? I think about maybe 200. Oh, yeah, 200. Ooh. Wait a minute. Are those wrinkles? Oh, yeah, I'm all over it. I want to talk to you if you can still have a child? No. I'm good. I have a baby grandson that just started walking. What the hell I look like bringing in his uncle? Like, get the... Here you go, little fella. Come play with your uncle. Oh, look, the toddlers are playing the uncle and nephew are playing together. No, absolutely not. No. You're out of your rabbit ass mind. Whoa. Hold on, is them stretch marks? And listen, then you start doing shit like, hey, you're a very beautiful woman. Do you have a family? Yes. How many children do you have? Oh, I have 4. You lying. You lying. You have 4 kids? You don't look like you have 4 kids. Oh, but I done put on a couple of pounds, and menopause is happening. Did you just say menopause and you got 4 kids and you got stretch marks? I am jumping on your ass like a cab. Like, Dave, I'm gonna remind you this. He said my homie does body modifications. I have learned some shit. I'm not playing. Boy, look. I can't. Listen, come on now. I'm not playing, boy. Shout out to him. I don't know why Hollywood doesn't use more of these more mature. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You get a movie with Viola Davis, Uma Thurman, Charlize Theron, Angela Bassett, Diane Lane. Listen, I'm there, bro. I'm there. They could be playing poker. All 5 of them could be in a movie talking about poker. Uma Thurman, put her in there. Come on. I'm buying Tracy Ellis Ross. Oh my, I'm buying tickets before the damn shit finishes. It's when it's in post-production, bitch. You are. The hell you mean? Oh, the movie's in post-production. Hey, can I buy a ticket? You can have all these beautiful ass older, mature women in a movie about poker. I'm there, dude. I'm there. Put Wimi Mukasu from Sinners, put her in there too. Boy, look. Thomas, would you like to be an extra on this incredible film with Uma Thurman, Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, Charlize Theron, Wimi Mukasu, You can be an extra. You can just walk in with a thing of drinks. That's all I get to do, but I get to walk past them. Yep. I'm there. Exactly. Dave Mike said, Angela Bassett, say less. Shit. Listen, Angela Bassett could be in a movie where all she does is clean up mildew in bathtubs. I would watch that shit twice and be like, she should have got an Oscar for that. Like, let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all. Y'all watched Wakanda Forever for the Black Panther parts. I watched it for that speech. I am queen of the most. My heart was like in my neck. I could feel my heartbeat through the seat in the goddamn movie theater. I was. Shit. The hell out of here, boy. Yes, exactly, Magpie. I think I got pregnant. I think I did. Hey, Dave the Lowlander. Hey, Strange Days is what did it for me. I didn't need to see nothing else. Angela Bassett could have been selling me Rogaine afterwards, and I'd have bought all the damn Rogaine. I'd walk around here with hair down in the middle of my back like Jason Momoa. If she had sold Rogaine after Strange Days, I would have been like, I'm buying some goddamn Rogaine. But Thomas, you'd have bought all the Rogaine you can. Bitch, I'm buying some more. Angela said I need more Rogaine. Bitch, I'm buying more Rogaine. Be a dead ass honest about it. Got your goddamn mind. I look at Charlize Theron and I'm like, do y'all know that woman said the reason she doesn't date is because men are intimidated by her? She ain't met me. I walk past her. I'm like, excuse me. Are you Charlize Theron? Oh, yes, I am. I just want you to know I love all your movies. You are a very beautiful woman. You know, a lot of men are intimidated by me. I am not. Listen, my area, I will go to town and no word of a lie, I will see girls that look about 14 in the short skirts. They want to yell out at them and say, go put some damn pants on. That's Wolfie. Listen, I am being brutally honest with y'all. Okay. This is not, I want y'all to know some shit y'all see me do and some of the things y'all hear me say this isn't an act. I've been like this is before there was cameras in this motherfucker. This is just who I am. Okay. And I have a fear of bringing another child into this goddamn, I'm so serious right now. Y'all, okay. I think I've told y'all this too. This is a nightmare that I had. I'm not making this, I swear to Rao. This was a nightmare I had once. That a little black child would be standing up during show and tell. He's like 5, maybe 6. And he's standing there and he's talking about, my name is Thomas McCormick III. My father was Thomas McCormick Sr. He was a soldier. He worked in the Navy and he was a hero. He deployed and went and fought in the war in Afghanistan. I would like for you to meet my dad and my hero, Mr. Thomas McCormick Sr. And the kids start clapping and shit, and then he pulls out an urn. And man, the young kid says all that shit, and then here come me in an urn. I woke up screaming. Ah! I'm so serious. I am so goddamn serious. My wife was like, what? I was like, yo, like for 5 minutes, my wife was like, Thomas, you're all right? Like, this, don't say nothing to me right now. Just let me get out of this drink. That shit scared the shit out of me. The urn had like, it was like engraved on the urn, Thomas E. McCormick, this year to this year, Staff Sergeant, retired U.S. Army, all this shit. And I'm telling, it's an urn. He's standing there with an urn, and the kids are clapping for a brass bottle with my ashes in it. Bitch, no. Ah! Look, bombastic side eye, criminal, offensive side eye. I woke up messed up. My wife couldn't talk to me for about 5-6 minutes. And I said, babe, don't, please, babe, just, Thomas, it was a bad, babe, it was horrible. Just give me a sec. Please give me a sec. I don't want to hear nothing. I literally over here was touching the bed just to make sure my black ass wasn't in no goddamn urn. That shit, I'm like, oh, you are out of your rabbit ass mind. A 5-year-old brings dad to show and tell, and dad is in a container. Hell no. She scared the shit out of me. It will not be me. No. And when I told my wife, she was like, why would you think that? I'm like, I don't know. Because she's not having no more kids. And I was like, yeah, no more kids. No more kids. We got together. And then it was like, that shit, I swear, we were stationed in Fort Stewart when that happened. I started touching shit to make shit. Listen, I was hugging my pillow like it was a life raft. Like I was hugging that pillow like Rose did to Jack's hand. I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. Holy shit. No. Absolutely the F not. No. I'm not. No, listen. I want young women. Yes, listen. Listen, Amanda, it wasn't even that. It was the fact that when first off, he had me in a book bag. And the book bag had like Blue's Clues on it and shit. First off, if you put my ashes in an urn and put that urn in a Blue's Clues book bag, I'm coming back haunting something. You imagine that shit? Kid goes, they think he's gonna go in the hallway and pull out this veteran walking in. No, he goes around the corner to the damn to where they hang up their coats and book bags, brings this Blue's Clues book bag back, opens it up, and there I am. I'm like, oh no. Then the teacher was over there dying. This is the shit. Like, I can remember this dream distinctly. The teacher, when he pulled that goddamn urn out and was getting ready to go show it to people, the teacher was over there with her head down, laughing her ass off. I'm like, bitch, what are you laughing at? Yeah, Wolfie's over there on my backup sound of coffee. Like, bitch, what are you laughing at? Why are you laughing? There's nothing funny about this, bitch. Hold on. Out here, listen. The kids are touching the urn and shit. There's a scene in Batman v Superman when Superman saves these people out of the building in I think it was Mexico. He saved all the people out of that burning building, and he put the person down, and all the people started touching him. That's what it looked like when the kids started touching my damn urn that I'm in. Like, ooh, get your hands off me. Your father isn't here. How you gonna haunt your child, sir? I don't give a shit. Chaos, listen, put me in an urn if you want to. Put my black ass in an urn if you want to, and one of my grandkids take me to show and tell. Listen, Baba will be in your dreams reading comic books at the end of your goddamn bed. Don't do that. Don't do that. Take me to school in a goddamn Blue's Clues book bag. That means you got up, intentionally put this urn in this goddamn book bag. Your mom knew you put me in the book bag. You got on a bus with me in the book bag. The kids is up there talking about you. Hey, yes. Y'all are playing games and shit. Meanwhile, I'm in an urn in a Blue's Clues book bag on a bus. And then show and tell till the afternoon, which means I am sweating dead ashes in an urn in a Blue's Clues book bag in the cloakroom until what? 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Then you're gonna pull me out and all the kids gonna touch me. Put their little greasy, crustable fingers all over my goddamn urn. What is wrong with you, sir? You probably saw this magic urn. No! Miss Lyle. Miss Lyle said it. He probably said this is a magical urn. Just go take this shit. Take it. Get out of here with that. Listen, I don't even like new money. Too young for me. Where them old bills that's covered in cocaine? I need them shits. Want that new money? With the goddamn 3D look of George Washington, Benjamin Franklin. No, don't give me that shit. Give me the old bills. The old bills you know for a fact somebody threw at a stripper and she put it in her thong. I want that money. Give me that shit. Yes, Missy, we are off the rails onto another goddamn territory. Y'all listen, I talked about Pete going to jail. Y'all know this. But y'all need to know, like, the villain is it's not that I am against younger women. Please do not misunderstand me. I just know I don't want one. That Color Purple shit is real. How he died on top of me? No, The answer is no. The answer is no. You are out of your rabbit ass mind. No. How he died on top of me. You're 21. He's 68. Kiss my no. Absolutely no, boy.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass, man. Kiss my ass. Hold on. Kevin Samuels went out looking like that. Yes. Hold on. At least he didn't spill you in the back. Nana. He wouldn't have spilled me in the bag. Please don't. Listen, Again, there have been signs throughout my life that when I get older, I need to date women my same age or a little bit older. There have been signs. There have been signs. My father hooked up with a woman who took her teeth out of her mouth, and I don't. I met that woman at 15, and she could remove her teeth and chased us around the house with a bitch. And then my father's like, yeah, I got all old teeth in a cup. Excuse me, sir? Like, sir, Mr. McCormick, Dad, Pops, Papa, Big Daddy, what hell? You got her fake teeth and then kept the other ones, bitch, you out of your rabbit. Come on. Talking about he paid for them. He talking about he paid for them. That he should keep the ones. What? Keep what?
Whoa, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
You got way too damn much dip on your chip, sir. But that was a sign. The Color Purple was a sign. Watching The Color Purple, all these old men with these young ass women, and then the one that Celie thought was her daddy really wasn't her daddy. He was just some old dirty ass man who died on top of a young woman. That's a sign. These are signs. Shit. The answer is no. I'm telling you, there have been signs throughout my entire goddamn life. Now that I've reached the age of 53, listen, I was done with younger women at 40. I said, shit ain't gonna get no better than this, buddy. I had my run. I had my run. When when I was a young Thundercat, boy. Like, I never reminisced about wanting to go back to being 25. I never. There was never a moment I was like, oh my God, I want to go back to being 25. I was strong. And, oh, no, hell no. Hell no. Because 25, nah. 25, I was a terror. Listen, 25, I was a terror. The wife had just left. I was a monster, boy. You had a pulse and a smile. You was getting this. You was getting it. At 25, it was out in Rick James. Hold on. Chaos has pinned a comment, said, a young Thundercat in a probe. Sir, I'm going to need you to leave my 94 Probe GT alone, please. Let me explain this to y'all. That probe was the shit. That probe was the shit until I actually got a Camaro. When I got my Camaro, I was in my 40s when I got that goddamn Camaro. But at 25 with the probe, you know what, Chaos, just for that, go on, take that, sir. Just, you can have that one. That's yours. I'll let you have that. Boy, look, when that, listen, that probe, the probe time, I think I was at the height of my powers. I was listen. I was Superman after bathing in the sun, bitch. Mary, I think we probably would have been. I can see me and Mary doing some goofy shit in clubs and shit. Me and Mary at 25, boy, we'd have wore y'all asses out. Boy, look, when at 25 with that probe, what was I 25? No, I was 26 or 20. No, I was 27. I was 27 because my father died like a year later. I was getting ready to, No, actually, I was 29. I was 29. But that probe had me at the height of my goddamn powers, boy. I would wear them Lycra stretchy shirts. You know, the ones that are like fit all over your body and shit. You would see me every day of the week with a one of them damn shirts on with a different color. Like I stayed in them shirts in the summertime, boy. Because you can sweat in one of those things and it still looks sexy. Shit's Magpie. Ford came out with a car called the Probe. Like if you ever go watch the movie The Wraith, that is the original Probe. And then when they came out with the sporty version of the Probe, it was over. Yes, not the fishnet spandex ones, just the regular spandex ones. I got pictures. I'm not even going front. I got pictures. I don't know what to tell y'all. I was murking them. Hope you didn't have matching shorts. No, hey, Miss Lyles, I never wore no damn. If I wore shorts, I was wearing a tank top. I had one tattoo. But I was going to show off that tattoo. I was out here looking nasty. So you were probing in your probe? No. See, Infernal go all the way there. Look, I was like, terror, boy. But right around my 40s, I said, this shit, yeah, it fit like exactly, Troy. It fit like a goddamn Aquaman shirt. I had one, and the thing about it is, I still had my long duster from when I was stationed at Fort Sam Houston in the 90s. The name of the company is Hombre Mode. Hombre Mode. They made this long ass duster. with motherfucking excuse my French. See, I did it angry. I'm killing you. I know. With shoulder pads on the inside of it. Okay, I was just making sure because baby, I know someone that has the fishnet tank tops with the matching shorts. If you see me in a fishnet shirt and shorts, y'all have every right to put me in jail. Like just exact Mary and thought we was the shit. Yes, looking like Doc Holliday from Tombstone. Yes. When that hey, I wore the hombre mode duster with a black turtleneck, some loose fitting rayon pants, black pants, and black patent leather shoes in Texas in April. Morning, Anthony. Good morning. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee, sir. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all. At 18, 19, y'all couldn't have told me shit. I can still jump over my ankle. That is how I know I was the shit, boy. Let me tell y'all something. I was in the enlisted men's club jumping over my own ankle. Missy, I cannot tell you. That's why we would go to the enlisted club and try to pick up women. Because I done bought all that bullshit. I can't afford to buy a hotel room. So where you going? I'm going to the hotel. I'm going with you. Hold on. Nana said, if I ever see you in a fishnet shirt and matching shorts, I'll be in Georgia by the morning. God damn it.
Kobe.
Hold on. And then here come Magpie talking about, so you was like Hammer, pumping and bumping.
Kobe.
You take one too, ma'am. You know what? Hold on. And then Chaos like, pick me up, Nana. Listen, I have put pumps and a bump in y'all head, and you all should thank me for that. The speedo infused pumps and a bump.
And after you hang, man, kiss my ass.
I don't think I've ever listen. The song is fantastic. I love the song. It's them goddamn visuals. I need to be honest with y'all. I was not ready. Listen, out of all the things I have unleashed on this show that you guys use on a regular basis, y'all always leaving here with something. Y'all always telling people too much dip on your chip. Y'all out here yelling, shun the non-believer. Out of all the things I have ever inflicted on the Sound of Coffee, the coffee beans, that Hammer pumps and a bump video, I'm gonna have to pay for that in the afterlife. That Edo said the unseen version is something I cannot unsee. You're right, you can't. Be here. Listen, when y'all get there and see that waterfall going, y'all should run. Hammer out there dancing like.
You know, I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want to?
Oh shit! Oh my god! Data Lowlanders, you're the reason he's about to get a $5 royalty check from everyone going to watch the video. If I could get away with it, I would make a t-shirt with an eggplant on it that says pumps and a bump. I'd sell that shit on the Sound of Coffee. Oh shit! And I would do it. I wouldn't even make profit off of it. I would make it cheap so y'all can buy it. The NASCAR driver Austin Cindric is a wild card entry in the Supercars last round the past weekend and honored me with his performance. Oh shit! For real, Wolfie? Hot damn! Pumps in a bump paved the way for Brian Pumper. See, we're gonna have to do a Sound of Coffee Patreon exclusive where we can talk about shit and people won't get offended. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Brian Pumper is the worst person ever to grab a microphone. I'm not bullshitting. Brian Pumper is horrible. They use Brian Pumper's music to torture your ass. Don't listen. Don't listen to that shit. Do not listen. Listen. That man got a song called Boom Bap. Don't listen to it. Don't. Just don't. Just don't. Please. He might get a janky just for being alive making that goddamn song. Oh, shit. Hey, McLovin, listen. You know what I thought was weirder than the Speedo? The bumper bouncing part had me crying. Miss Lyles has heard Boom Bap. Either Miss Lyles or Mr. Lyles or both have heard Brian Pumper's Boom Bap. You know what the Boom Bap is. Angry. Listen, I unleashed that on Angry, and I felt bad as his friend and brother. I shouldn't have done that. To think of it, the song was hated. As a friend, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that to him. Mercer, ain't no way in hell. Hey, Hammer might have been the original Saint Swole Meat. Or he might have been the original. Listen, I think I'm gonna start going on people's lives. Like when I come into somebody's live and they say, "Oh shit, Thomas the Villain is here," I'm gonna start playing this in the background. Oh shit! Listen, back in my younger days. Yes, Merv, we're back to that again. Yes. Yes, Merv. Yes, we are, sir. You got damn right. I'm going on everybody's live from now on. If you are watching this and you have a live today and you see me come in, you won't hear me say shit, but you're going to hear this. And that's your interest. Gambit, exactly. Gambit. Hold up. Don't say that and not show up. It's unique intro like Honey Sauce. Listen, I'm going to clip the audio from Honey Sauce. I'm still working on the record album. I'm still working on the album. Thomas is part of the Rhythmless Nation. Yeah, I have rhythm, Mr. Chaos. Thank you very much, sir. He ran with the Ford factory team, Tick Ford Racing. How serious he took it. It held his own. Was an honor to watch someone of his caliber put in the performance that he did. Make sure you tell him how proud you are of him. Listen, the Honey Sauce shirt is coming. Oh shit! Oh my God, I forgot. We have not finished the Drunken Millennials damn movie. I forgot. I got so much shit to do. This is why I need like somebody to help because this is weird. But the honey sauce shirt is coming. I just gotta finish designing it. It's gonna have honey sauce on the front, and on the back it's gonna have like song. It's gonna have like song listed. It's gonna look like one of them old albums. That's what I'm trying to do there. Okay. We like that honey sauce, it's dripping and dripping and dripping. Y'all understand? Nobody outside of this shed and on this show understands what the hell I'm talking about. My wife doesn't understand half the shit that I say. She don't. I'm sorry, she don't. This is me trying to explain to my wife the nuances of the sound of coffee.
We were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now."
Now stay with me now. By this time, my wife is looking at me like, what did you just say? And I go, babe.
And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of pee-pee.
And then when I finished telling her all the nuances of the coffee beans and the sound of coffee, she looks me dead in my face and says, you cannot explain ran out of pee-pee to your wife. Like, I love that woman. I love that woman's dirty draws, and she knows I do. But you cannot explain, you can't explain honey sauce to a woman that my wife's a nurse. She's a very practical person. She is an extremely practical person. Okay. My wife is, listen, my wife will she'll listen and she'll watch, but I don't think she'd ever be on camera. Like she's like, Thomas, I don't want that shit. So I'm like, okay, all right, you don't want this shit. Like when Blaze's bitch ass, Blaze the old time Blaze, put a picture of me and my wife together on his backdrop talking about, well, he's talking pro-black, but he married to a white woman. And I'm like, for real? I got mad. I was heated. I'm talking violence. I go in and tell my wife, she's like, did he get a good picture? I said, he put this one. She said, oh, that's a cute picture. Like I said, my wife is the practical one. Me, I'm more like the flighty weirdo. Like, I'm lucky to have that woman because a lot of women would be like, dog, there's something wrong with you. You gotta go. Like,
He needs some milk.
I need some milk. But my wife loves my eccentricities. You held my family hostage. Like, hold up. People heard that Thomas and cameras are rolling. Not the point. God damn it, Edo. Like, seriously. That's why I said the best co-host I could ever have for the Sound of Coffee would be my brother Rocky. Listen, you put the two of us together in a room with microphones and cameras, let me tell you something. You two funny ass dudes. My father my brother listened to all the Richard Pryor shit, like as a kid. Not the shit that he did on Warner Brothers. I'm talking about when he did on Laugh Entertainment or whatever, Laugh Records or whatever, right? My brother was listening to this shit in the truck with my father, right? So we started repeating it. Like the joke about the preacher laying hands on him and said some beautiful words, and he took away his hand and my nose fell off. My brother loved that joke. And my father would be so tickled at my brother that he would have my brother saying the shit over again. No mesh shirts and satin pants. Sir, absolutely not. No. When it comes to that outfit chaos,
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy, pal. But I told y'all, one of the greatest joys I get out of life is making my brother laugh. If I can get my brother to crack the hell up, I've done everything I need to do in life. I don't need to do shit else. Like, I have achieved everything. Mic drop, bitch. Listen, I made that video about that dude in blackface with that Batman. Why did that Batman look like a stalker? This man's got on blackface, and a mole like Seal, because Seal has like lupus. He had like a mole like Seal in blackface. He was wearing a pair of fake teeth with a gap in his mouth. And I said, "Hey, Playboy, I just want to holler at you in the parking lot." My little brother died. He was dying. Magpie, just go to my page. You'll see it. That dude was in blackface. I was at the perfect co-host for the show would be my brother. It would. Because I think we're funny together. We're stupid as shit, though. Let me just say some shit. I enjoy this. This is fun. This is fun as hell. Oh no, I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy myself. I know some of y'all be like, "Yo, man, where the side of coffee?" Y'all be like this is a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
How do y'all think about it? How do you explain to somebody the $10 house?
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
How do you explain that? You're sitting down to the white Europeans took all the land from the Native Americans day, sitting there eating, and you think of something. Somebody will say something about and did you know that he got busted for prostitution? And you think
your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Does his mama work in a $10 house? Like you. How do you explain that to your family? I'm desperate. I am so desperate to understand. If somebody brought up, how do you bring up the subject of a $10 house?
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Oh my God. Hold on, you participated in taking land from the Indians. No, I didn't. I wasn't even there. How do you explain a $10 house to somebody? How do you do that? How do you explain this? How do you explain that? You mean to tell me y'all don't see some shit and be like this? Oh, shit. Could you imagine? Listen, I know y'all did. Then give you land back to them. Jay, what are you talking about? See, it's always one. Then give you land back. Dog, do I look like I own land? Jiminy Christmas, man. They absolutely should get it. But listen, let me pat my pockets. I'm not gonna have no land till like Friday. I don't know what to tell you. She out here telling me, take the land back. I ain't got the shit. Move out of you house. Yo, this is either a child or a troll or it's Razook. I don't know which one it is, but you gonna mess right around and get Ejectocito Cuz over on YouTube. Sir, you obviously must be new here. Jay, you obviously must be new here. Exact chaos. I'm gonna let him feel important. I got a button for him. I love you too, but you better calm that shit the F down. What's wrong with you? He's like, I love you, man. Hey, bro, just calm it down. The button was there. The button was there, bud. Jay, just slow it down, sir. No, I'm good. Just I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm over here trying to laugh. But yeah, that is my fear. It is why I am so attracted to mature, plus size, older women. Because I cannot. I can't. That urn shit stays in my head. That urn shit stays in my head. Come on, Nana. I'm just listen. And there's a song. I'm trying to remember where the beginning song from World War Z is called hold on. Because it's by Muse. M-U-S-E. Muse. Hold on. Let me see. Remember the name of this song. No, not Frau. I don't want to listen to Frau. Y'all would be surprised at the music I listen to. Muse, the second law, isolated system, right? Every time I think about that urn, that song plays in the back of my head. Dun, 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 dun. Listen, Ole Anderson Ole Anderson is into the chat. That urn, I'm trying to tell y'all, that urn story stays with me. It stays with me. I don't think y'all truly understand. When I see teenagers, I don't think, oh my God, I want one. I don't think, I just look at them and go, the urn and an isolated system. Here's my father, Mr. Thomas McCormick Sr. And then he goes and grabs. And then all you hear is dun, 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 dun. Kids are putting their greasy goddamn fingers all over it. They done ate ranch dressing and shit. They done put, and the teacher's over there in the corner just laughing her ass off. And it's me in the urn. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Miss Lyles, that shit haunts me right now. That shit haunts me right now. Just talking about it done brought up some. I have triggered my own goddamn self. I should have told that story with a trigger warning, for me. Like, bitch. It's bad enough that I showed up to this damn class in a goddamn Blue's Clues book bag. But when they brought me out and all the kids started touching me and shit, dun, 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 ah! Magpie, I was so traumatized in that urn. Like, I could feel these kids touching me. I'm in an urn. I am ashes in a goddamn urn. I have gone to school with my child next to a goddamn Blue's Clues lunchbox that matches the Blue's Clues book bag that I am currently in. Oh no, Ms. Lyles said I wouldn't touch the urn my damn self. My ass would be running out the door real quick and never look back. But we're talking about a 5-year-old. In a room with what? Those are first graders? Maybe what? Kindergartners? Kindergartners, first grade at 5? I don't know. And here I am going, don't touch me. Dun, 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 I jumped up so damn. Listen, I jumped up. What's the time? I said, don't touch me. Don't talk to me, please. That whole time, damn music is playing and shit. And then I'm over here thinking,
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you
And that's the thought that I see every goddamn time I see a bunch of teenagers and 21-year-olds. No, sir. No. Hey, Tennessee, you got a special election coming up. If you live in Tennessee, you got a special election coming up. If you are yes, Miss Lyles, yes. If you are in Tennessee, you got a special election coming up. Look at where you can vote. Get your ass out there and go vote. Let's change something. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna end this show. Hold on. District 7. In District 7. I'm gonna end this show with the universal greetings of the coffee beans. Let us begin.
how you doing? I woke up. Everybody else because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
That's it. That is it. That is it. Tell y'all right now, the world had a chance till the coffee beans got up. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm going to end the show this way. If you like what I'm doing and would like to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. As little as $3 a month, you can help me keep all of this running. I am in the process of trying to find out whether or not I can play a movie that I own and make it a Patreon exclusive, put it behind a paywall so that it isn't out to the public. If I can do this on Patreon, the first movie we will watch, we'll call it the Coffee Beans Cinema Hour, whatever you want. No, you cannot legally. Shit. Damn it, buddy. I'm going to find a way to do it. But we might just actually play the movie, but not be in the camera with the movie. We'll find a way. Twitch, we might do Twitch, whatever. But the first movie I want to do is the classic Under the Cherry Moon. I'm just telling y'all, like, we gonna find a way to do it. We gonna watch Under the Cherry Moon. That's where me and my brother get most of our bullshit from. Butterscotch, chocolate, no way. Honey, honey, don't you know I slapped the waves out your head? Listen, I'm gonna do it. But it'll be a Patreon exclusive, patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. Show is brought to you in part by Smooth California skincare products that will look into your absolute best. And remember, they're all natural. Oh, hold on, not the record store. Veronica, you ain't ready for that. If you wanted to buy a Sam Cooke album, where would you go? The record store. I want so desperately for us to watch this film together. Blues Clues and your theme music don't mesh. Sir! Go to smoothca.online and type in the Villain 10 for 25% off of your purchase. Smoothca.online. The show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence. You can show ceremony though. Bunny. You have traumatized my brother Angry with that movie. Listen, come on now. Hey, we might be able to do that. Either that or Manos, the Hands of Fate. Hey, I wonder how many of y'all would sign up to be a Patreon over at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop if I said we was gonna watch Manos, the Hands of Fate. The worst film ever. Dude looks like Frank Zappa if he didn't make it. If Frank Zappa had picked up a guitar, couldn't play it, put it down, and went and became the manager of a VHS tour that rents tapes and shit. Oh, Jamila said, "Oh, Thomas and Eric, my daughter tried to watch Battlefield Earth and only got 3 minutes in." Listen, your daughter is brave. your your daughter is brave because I looked at the trailer of that shit and I was like, I'm in danger. I don't know if I can keep doing this. But anyway, go to maleexcellence.com. Show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out some of the incredible apparel they have on their website, somethingblackmade.com. Finally, this show is brought to you in part by W Energy. Go to w.gg and pick yourself up some incredible energy drinks. I use Grandpa's denture water, just a scoop. I'll put them in my smoothies. I tried it in my coffee, but I'll never do that shit again because obviously W Energy and coffee don't mix. So I'll drink the shit in my damn, you know what I mean? Like I'll drink it in my smoothie. But go to w.gg, type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. The Sound of Coffee Shop is open, it's running, and it's piping hot. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is coming. It is coming. The Honey Sauce album t-shirt is coming. In addition, the No Kings t-shirt is coming. It's going to be the matching one to the sweatshirt, and there will be coffee mugs to accompany both of them. So that way you can actually show off that you do not believe in kings. Also, you like yourself some honey sauce. You like that honey sauce. Anyway, so go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Kids, what do we say every day? We have the good word by Tracina. Hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. We have the motivational word from Star O'Gwen. Be limitless today. I'm proud of you. Even in the dark time of the year, shine your light. What is it that we say every single day on this show? It is December 1st. It is the end of the year. It has been an ugly, painful year, but we have survived. We all have survived. We are going to look out for one another, and we're gonna make 2026 better than it ever was this year. And just know, and I'm saying this to you to your face so that every single one of you can see and hear me. I am very, very proud of you all. I am very, very happy for all of you. Your victories, I celebrate. Your dark times, I am here with a hand ready to pull you out of it. I don't care if it's my backup account on the Sound of Coffee or my main account on TikTok. I don't care if it's just YouTube. I don't even care if it's just the radio. Please understand something. You guys are more important now than you have ever been because you are lights in this world. And I'm just honored, humbled even, that you would take the time out of your mornings to come spend some time with me. You all will never know how much that means to me. This is my birthday month, but it's also a very painful month for me. December 3rd, 1971, my grandmother passed away. I was born a couple of weeks later. My mother lived 49 years and 1 day beyond my grandmother's death. And it will be 5 years come Thursday. I am healing as best as I possibly can, but I'm not always going to be right about it. I am doing everything I possibly can to be the man my mother and father raised me to be. I'm going to fail. I'm telling you guys that. I'm going to F up. I'm telling you this. But please understand, I'm going to get up every morning. I'm going to come in here and try to entertain the shit out of y'all. I'm going to try to make you laugh. I'm going to try to make you think. I'm going to try to make you understand that this is a community. It doesn't matter how big it gets, doesn't matter how small it is. It is a community. And it is a community because of you. I just get to be the guy here that entertains you. But I could not be prouder of any of you if I tried. I love you. I am proud of you. You are essential and needed not just in my world, but in this world. Okay? I want you all to remember that. I want you all to remember that. My mother would be so proud to know all of you. So, what is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. I am a member of the Outcast Nation, being led by my brother, Professor Moriarty. And this has been one of the best Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Mondays episodes I think we've ever had, and I said it every Monday, of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. I love you all. Have a safe, productive, fun, laugh-filled, heartfelt, emotionally stimulating, spiritually enriching day. I will see you all tomorrow for Trifling Tuesday. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I already know it's going to be trifling. I love you all. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. And for the benefit of women who are ovulating, please step away from your whatever device you're watching me on. If you can still ovulate, go over there, because I don't want you to get hit with this. Oh, good Lord, this man fine as shit. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all in the morning. Be safe. I love you. Peace. I love you guys. And I love you on purpose. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget it. Y'all have a great day.